Hello and welcome everybody to an Arena Direct event. And you know, normally I actually thought that this was just a rehash of the Duskmourn Win-A-Box event, which was sealed deck. But what I actually found out, shout out to Ben Stark for actually tweeting this out, is that this is an actual draft. So it's going to be still kind of tough. You need to go 6-1 to win a box of Duskmourn. But hey, we drafted a ton of Duskmourn. We hit rank 1 before. So I feel like this is just a nice opportunity to just mix things up, do a Duskmourn draft, and potentially win a couple of boxes of Duskmourn. I much prefer this to sealed deck. So I'm going to give this a shot and see how this goes. Probably going to dabble maybe in some alchemy and mess around a little bit because, of course, we've had Ether Drift out for over a month now. Before I head into this draft, I just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Go to TCGplayer.com for all things Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product related. If you want to pick up some booster boxes to open some packs, maybe some packs of Duskmourn or Ether Drift, or you want to pick up some singles to round out your constructed decks, talking about standard decks, modern decks, pioneer decks, commander decks, all that good stuff. TCGplayer.com is the place to go. Make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Additionally, go to heavyplay.com for all your Magic the Gathering all your Magic the Gathering product needs. So let's say you need deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, all that good stuff to make sure that you have everything you need for your next tabletop event. Heavyplay.com is the place to go. Heavyplay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your order. They have a really big convention presence. Swing by the booth, tell them Paul sent you, and you should get 10% applied in person as well. All right, I haven't done a Duskmourn draft in a bit. Can we open Spineseeker Centipede, some sick rares? Come on! No, that's the wrong Enduring card, unfortunately. Enduring Tenacity is sadly not a good enough card here to take, so I don't think I'm going to take it here. Of course, you know, the Teamer colors is something that I'm really interested in. I kind of really like drafting the some kind of Delirium deck, but I'm open to drafting a lot of different things. Defiled Crypt, I don't really like first picking this card, but I can see a world where this is pretty solid. I do like Monstrous Emergence as a removal effect, and then there's also Coordinated Clobbering as well, but I do think I generally prefer Monstrous Emergence just because it doesn't really require anything else to have in play, and green is a color that I like. So I think I like the Emergence here. Let's go ahead and take that. And see what else is available. All right, some nice cards here. Scorching Dragonfire might be the pick here for me. You know, I'm open to drafting all the different archetypes, and Scorching Dragonfire is probably the best common in the entire set. It's like this and Spineseeker Centipede. Just really good, just really efficient. Now, I know if you've been drafting a bunch of Ether Drift, Lightning Strike is definitely not as good, but this is a format that is defined by having, you know, a lot of good small creatures. You actually have a ton of good targets for the Dragonfire. I like Manifest Dread as well. Meat Locker is a decent card as well, but it's nowhere near the level of something like Scorching Dragonfire. So let's take that and see what is available. So this is an interesting pack because there's a really good Signpost uncommon in the Sawblade Skin Ripper. And then for green, I guess Say Its Name is the other option. Outside of that, everything else looks somewhat on the weaker side. If I wanted to be like Boros aggro, Patch Plaything is something that I could consider. But I do think there's a lot more upside in taking something like a Sawblade Skin Ripper over something like a Patch Plaything. So let's take that here, but noting that I do see a Patch Plaything. I do like Say Its Name, but not as much. Like, if I have a lot of good Delirium payoffs, it's fine to take, but I think it's better, at least for the time being, to speculate on the Sawblade Skin Ripper to see if Rakdos is where I want to be. Rakdos, of course, a solid archetype in its own right as long as it's open. Going into pack number 4, we have Cynical Loner and Innocuous Rat. Unwilling Vessel, I suppose, if you're looking to do the Eerie deck, but if not, I think I like either of these black cards in this archetype. Really like Innocuous Rat as a really good way to have a good sack outlet, and then Cynical Loner also just, there's a lot of utility here as well. But I think I'm going to take the Rat here. I just, you know, if you pick up cards like Final Vengeance, all that other good stuff, I just feel like Innocuous Rat, you know, we already have the Sawblade Skin Ripper, but there's plenty of ways to sacrifice things. And as long as we pick up some of those, I think we're setting ourselves up pretty nicely. Vengeful Possession, also an elite, extremely strong spell, but you have to be in Rakdos, and you know we are looking like we have a decent base for that. That's a pretty late Manifest Dread. Green is pretty deep, so you will see stuff like this pretty often, but you know, if green is being contested, it's not deep enough like an Ether Drift rather, oh my gosh, where you end up with a good deck unless you get the good Signpost uncommon. So kind of the name of the game in this format specifically is looking at what the good uncommons are and how they fit into the strategy you're going for and kind of playing that way. Although we'll note that that is a late Cursed Windbreaker, really do like that card. And then Let's Play a Game is also pretty interesting. Just a really good Delirium payoff. If I can figure out a way to do that in Rakdos, that would be strong. Don't love Appendage Amalgam in this type of deck. So I'm looking at Let's Play a Game and Cursed Windbreaker here. And you know what? Let's take the Let's Play a Game here. Now, maybe there's some weird world where we go Jund. This is the best uncommon if you want to go Golgari. So I will keep this as an option just in case. I would rather be black-red, but we're not getting all the good black-red stuff, so, you know, we'll see kind of how things go, but certainly not seeing a ton of green here either. Don't really like the Murky Sewer. We can look at Spectral Snatcher or the Boiler Bilge's Ripper here. You know, I'm going to take the Boiler Bilge's Ripper here. The Spectral Snatcher is fine, but, you know, like, this is an okay top-end card where if I do have cards like Innocuous Rat and Goblin Percussionist, it can have some value, whereas the Spectral Snatcher, I'm not reanimating it. I don't love it that much. Yeah, green certainly doesn't seem super open. It's a pretty late Vanish from sight along with Intruding Soul Rager, but I do think Most Valuable Slayer is completely fine in Rakdos, so going to take it here. Will note that I will be on the lookout for cheaper creatures if possible. Here there's Cracked Skull, Appendage Amalgam, and Impossible Inferno. And I'm not a big fan of Cracked Skull. Let's just take the Inferno here for another removal effect, but I'm going to need more ways to get Delirium to make this pay off. Now, man, that is a really late Manifest Dread. I mean, I guess if green is open, we could potentially see a world where we shift into that just because I'm not seeing a whole lot of the Rakdos cards. So there is that. That's a late Twist Reality, but I feel like it's probably a little bit too late to go into blue. I'll take another Boiler Bilge's Ripper, but that's not something I want to play too many copies of. And, all right, we will see kind of how things go from here. Pack 1, certainly not the strongest pack. We'll see. Well, hopefully we can get some help here in the following packs. Now, Under the Skin is premium. There's also Jolly Balloon Man, but there's also Withering Torment and Innocuous Rat. And if I want to be a Rakdos, Innocuous Rat could be the best thing to do, just because it works really well with the sacrifice stuff that I'm trying to do. I don't have a bunch of sacrifice stuff, but as far as the green cards, we didn't see any of the good green uncommons. We didn't see any Spineseeker Centipedes, no Slavering Branch Snappers, so I'm not entirely sure if I should take the Under the Skin here. It is the best card, though. I will say black didn't seem super open. You know what? I'm gonna take this just because it's so much better. And, like, you know, I do like green as a color, and because it felt like I didn't see too much of the black, it looks like black might be getting cut off. So I could see myself with like maybe a red-green Delirium deck with black as a potential splash here. This is a really interesting pack. There's Patchwork Beastie versus Fear of Burning Alive. I will take the Fear of Burning Alive just because I am pretty confident that I'm going to end up in red over the green. I think they're pretty similar in terms of power level, but let's go with the higher upside pick here in the Fear of Burning Alive, and then just kind of see how this pack goes. All right, well, you know, green didn't seem super open, but we did table the Manifest Dread, and now there is the Mythic Common of the set in the Spineseeker Centipede. So why don't we go ahead and do that, and move into a red-green deck. Boiler Bilge's Ripper, certainly not something I'm interested in, and then maybe we can do something like red-green, potentially splash black, if I'm looking to do some of the Delirium stuff here. Now, I do love Threats Around Every Corner. Betrayer's Bargain is also really good, but this is a really nice way to get a bunch of value. I already have 2 Manifest cards in my deck. It helps you get Delirium, so I think I'm going to take Threats over Betrayer's Bargain here. I think they're both very good for what it's worth, but I like the mana fixing here just because I feel like it ramps me into Fear of Burning Alive. That's another Fear of Burning Alive, which I absolutely love seeing. Red Green Land, Most Valuable Slayer, Branch Snapper is fine, but hey, you know, it's looking like we're at least setting up for Delirium deck. And wow, pack 2, we are getting the hookups. So hopefully pack 3 just, all we need is just for pack 3 to be okay here. We got double Spineseeker Centipede. Picking up late Wary Watchdogs is also great just because I need 2 mana plays here. Liking this situation right now. Sawblade Skin Ripper is actually not even that great on the splash, so might not even play it. Although Let's Play a Game can certainly be on the table here. All right, here we have not much, given that it looks like we've moved into kind of a red-green base. I'll take a Cautious Survivor just for the curve. The Chandelier, I don't really love unless I'm blue-green. I don't really like the Cautious Survivor either. But yeah, we have several ways to get Delirium. There's a Moldering Gym versus Terramorphic Expanse, which is also quite interesting. I'm going to take Terramorphic, but I think it's close between the two. Oh my gosh. How did the Beastie table? Break Down the Door is also fantastic, but I am loving this situation here. I just put Terramorphic in here just to have another thing that helps me get Delirium, but I am shocked that we tabled the Patchwork Beastie. That's amazing. So I absolutely love this set. Bleeding Woods too. Okay, can we just be straight red-green? I mean, I have double Centipede and threats around every corner, so, you know, certainly I can splash these cards if I feel like I need it, but, you know, this is 13 cards. We'll see how this pack goes. You know, oh, wow, that's another Beastie. Oh, there's a Dissection Tools. I gotta take that, but maybe we'll table this Beastie too. This pack is going, this deck, rather, is going super, super well. I mean, that was just the best pack 2 full of green cards as possible. Dissection Tools is amazing. I'm gonna take that here. Yeah, you know, honestly, if the Beastie doesn't table, my deck would be very happy just to table the Wary Watchdog, so let's take that here. Noting that our curve is getting pretty high, we got a couple of 5s and a couple of 6s, so we'll be happy to pick up more cheap things to play. Could also just use more interaction, but like I said, very, very happy with the setup that we have here so far. Oh my gosh, that's a Twitching Doll. That's also what threats around every corner, but I feel like this is a place where I need to be responsible. They're both really good cards. Threats around every corner gives you a little more value in the late game, but I need 2-drops. This ramps me. Seems like a pretty easy Twitching Doll here for us. Boom. I'm just shocked that green is this open. Like, green is usually quite strong. So, I mean, there's this. There's a Skin Ripper. And honestly, like, with how good my mana is, like, playing a Swamp and Let's Play game might be the answer here. Okay, Valgavoth is not something that I really want to find a way to play in my deck. So what do we have? Greenhouse isn't particularly good. Diversion Specialist is also not particularly strong. So do I just want to take the black-green land here just for mana fixing? Or do I take something like a Final Vengeance? Noting that I don't actually have a ton of good things to sacrifice with the Final Vengeance. So yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Strangled Cemetery here just to make the Let's Play game a little bit better on the splash. Where'd it go? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow, that's a late Glassworks, and I really need interaction. Disturbing Mirth is cool, but it's certainly much less good on the splash, and my deck absolutely just needs cheap removal, so I'm going to take Glassworks here, but I do like Disturbing Mirth as well. Oh my gosh, Spineseeker Centipede, pick 5? Oh, wow. I mean, I like Sawblade Skin Ripper here too, but this is looking super, super sweet. Love. Oh, and a Manifest Dread here, pick 6. So again, Delirium is just not going to be that tough to get. We have a Beastie, double Manifest Dread, Twitching Doll, Wary Watchdogs, Under the Skins, you know, bunch of Manifest cards, Fear of Burning Alive at the top end of the mana curve, some interaction here. Really, really liking this setup. And honestly, Let's Play a game with a deck that's able to get Delirium this easily, I think is great. And then I have some stuff here to sack here to the Sawblade Skin Ripper, so I can consider that as well. Jolly Balloon Man is interesting on the splash, but honestly, I already have Let's Play a game here on the splash. I think I'm just going to take the Conductive Machete as just another mana sink type card that I think is going to be really welcome in my deck. And then now there's an Overgrown Zealot, which I can play as another 2-mana threat here as well. Don't care about the Long Neck or the Diversion Specialist, so let's do that. Okay, and there's a Wary Watchdog. Wow, this deck is... Do I want Wary Watchdog or Terramorphic? I think I need another playable, so I'll take the Wary Watchdog. So now our curve's looking awesome. I guess I'm never playing the Vicious Clown. I don't think I should play this Jolly Balloon Man. I really don't. So I probably shouldn't, but... Wow, Disturbing Mirth here, pick 12. I mean, I was kind of looking at Rakdos as well, so this is kind of nuts that we're just kind of seeing everything. And we'll see kind of where we end up with this configuration, but I'm reasonably happy. I mean, it's not like I have a ton of awesome bombs, but I have the dissection tools and double Phoba. Like, those are obviously really good things to have. I'll put the Vengeful Possession here just in case I need to play that. Jolly Balloon Man, Fear of Burning Alive is a real thing too. All right. Let's take a look. You know, honestly, my mana is so good. I think I can just play everything. Right? I have Overgrown Zealot, Twitching Doll, Terramorphic Expanse. I just kind of have everything here. These all act like all the manifest cards I kind of want to keep as creatures. Now, Vengeful Possession. Do I have enough sack outlets? I don't think so, so I'm not going to play that. And certainly only want one planes because I have double Spineseeker Centipede or triple Spineseeker Centipede. So really, and honestly, this is also just a 16 land deck, 11, 12, 13, 14, because I have 2 mana creatures at 2 mana and then 3 Spineseeker Centipedes. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 mana sources, which is huge. Hopefully we have enough stuff to do with our mana here. I have Sawblade Skin Ripper, which is not insane here. We have... Certainly, I want another green source here, probably cut a red. This gives us 6, 7, 8, 9 green sources, which I think is the bare minimum. And then we have... red is obviously our second color, so 7 seems fine, especially with all the ways to search for things. And then 1 swamp and 1 plains also seems fine. Noting that there is an issue here where if I manifest the plains away, I'm kind of in trouble. But I do have Overgrown Zealot and Twitching Doll as alternative ways to be able to play either of these cards. And then for specifically the Sawblade Skin Ripper, I have the Strangled Cemetery here as well. So this seems like the build. I have a lot of powerful stuff. Think all my creatures I like to a good amount. To live the dream of being able to use Jolly Balloon Man with Fear of Burning Alive seems amazing. Copying Spineseeker Centipedes is also pretty nice, so I think I like this configuration. Let's just take a look here at the sideboard just to see we're not missing anything. I think this is it. It looks pretty solid. It's mostly creatures, but I really like the configuration here still. Let's see how this deck plays out. All right, now before round 1 starts, I just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That is patreon.com/paulcheon. Big shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for all your support. Really do appreciate it. We have a couple of new faces here on the scrolling names. Thank you so much once again. Just really, really awesome to see. Okay, I am on the play here. I have a turn 2 Twitching Doll and a bunch of other things. Let's keep it. Strangled Cemetery. Honestly, if I draw, let's see. Yeah, if I draw a land, that's great because I can go double 2-drop next turn, which is, of course, fantastic. Please don't kill the Twitching Doll. They didn't. This is great. And then now, ooh, Most Valuable Slayer as well. That's a good follow-up play. But yeah, let's go with Manifest Dread. You want to do this first. Fear of Burning Alive in the graveyard. Let's play a game as well. This is a creature, so let's just do that. And then I'm going to go Wary Watchdog. Kind of want to land, actually. Although Terramorphic Expanse is a really interesting one. I can't actually get... I don't need to get too greedy here. I think I'm still going to keep it. The reason being is I can still cast Most Valuable Slayer next turn. And then go with that. Like, we go Most Valuable Slayer. We attack. Give our Wary Watchdog first. I guess I could have Terramorphic first, but... They're just cycling Slivering Branch Snapper, which is excellent. I imagine they're going to block with the Innocuous Rat on the Wary Watchdog. Oh, wow. They're just taking all the damage. Okay. I'm going to go Terramorphic here. I'm probably going to sack it here for a red source, given that I have a Fear of Burning Alive. And yeah, they're going deep. Literally, my opponent's account name is Greedy Mana Base, and they are 3 colors at the very least. That's really funny. Although it looks like they're not too greedy. Let's go red here. An Impossible Inferno. So I don't really want to attack with the Fear of Burning Alive, just because if I flip it over, it just doesn't do enough here. I can attack with the 2 creatures on the right, though, and then also play Dissection Tools, and I think that's what I'm interested in doing. I could sack the Manifest and get in for more, but I think it's just fine to do this. And pump the Wary Watchdog. That just gets in for the most amount of damage. Alright, they're going to Manifest, get extra value here from threats around every corner. But, hey, we're putting on a really, really good amount of pressure here. So hopefully, whatever big creature they play, we can answer. I mean, we already have the Impossible Inferno. But we also get to go Dissection Tools here. And, ooh, that's interesting too. Let's go with the Skin Ripper. Because this thing has Menace when I flip it over. And we have, what? 3 types in the yard, okay. Overlord of the Hauntwoods and Innocuous Rat, okay. Death Touch First Strike with Most Valuable Slayer is awesome, by the way. Alright, how do I want to do this? I want to be able to get Delirium because then, I can flip this over. Oh no, that only works with non-combat damage, so it doesn't actually matter. So I gotta think here. Flipping this over and attacking is really interesting because that kind of forces a double block. But then it just puts me in a really awkward mana situation, which I don't love. So I think their play here is probably going to be blocking with the Innocuous Rat. Gotta think here. Just wondering if I can find more ways to get damage through. Let's just do this. Do I flip this over? It's such a bad use of my mana, but it does force the double block. Alright, let's flip it over. Yeah, I like this. I mean, they're at 12 life, right? So, and First Strike Death Touch is a brutal combo, so they just, no matter what, they just have to block. All right, so now my question is, do I just chuck my Wary Watchdog to kill the Innocuous Rat? I think the answer is no. I'm gonna make 3 2/2s. Ooh, that's really interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the face. Commune with Evil, okay. They're at, they gained a bunch of life, which is not great, but... Commune with Evil, okay. They're gonna deck themselves. Okay. Innocuous Rat, okay. This attack makes absolutely no sense. Okay. I mean, aren't they just dead? So, what if I Scorching Dragonfire an Innocuous Rat? That takes away another blocker. And who do I want to pump? Sure. Yep. All right. So they had a lot of value, but we had a little more value. Yeah, we had a really, really good draw. Good mana. Lots of stuff to do with our Manifest stuff. So really like how that played out. Let's keep it going. All right. Opponent on the play. Ooh, this hand's kind of slow. I'm going to keep it and hope they don't run me over. Oh, no. Plains is not what I want to see. Okay, the... Terramorphic was good. I'm going to use this to get Mountain probably, just because I think it's pretty important for me to, if I draw Scorching Dragonfire, I want to be able to play that right away. Okay, we drew the Centipede. Okay, so, we'll have all the colors. We're taking the damage here. They were on the play. Hopefully it's not too bad. It can be, though. Living Phone, sure. Oh, there's the Swamp. So we have all the colors that we need. So let's go Spineseeker Centipede and go get a second red source. Okay, we will block Fear of Surveillance. Okay. Ragged Playmate. Oh, double 2-drop? That's not great. Given that I can't really double spell this turn, let's go Threats Around Every Corner. Manifest. I kind of want the artifact in the... Well, what's in the yard? Okay. How do I get... Yeah, this is tricky just because... The thing is, I don't think the Twitching Doll tapping for mana is going to do that much for me, so I kind of want it in the graveyard, but I guess I can always just flip it up at any point. And it's honestly, let's be real, it's probably trading. Sawblade Skin Ripper, I can use that. Threats around every... Okay, so this is a lot of stuff. I will block Ragged Playmate if they attack me with that one. I don't know if they're going to attack me with that. They could. Okay. Yeah, but the unblockable element of this is kind of annoying. So let's just block here. And then next turn we get to play... Ooh, Scorching Dragonfire. Alright. That's an instant, so that actually helps with me getting Delirium, which is quite nice. So being able to go... Let me just double check here. Okay, yeah. So being able to go Spineseeker Centipede to actually eat something and then Scorching Dragonfire seems really, really nice. Let's go get a mountain with this. Very close one because they were on the play. I mean, they just got a really beautiful curve here. All right, Razorkin Horde Caller is fantastic. Okay. Who do I want to kill? I think it's the phone. And then we'll block the fear. We're at 4 life. Okay. Let's attack. Vigilance, etc. I just hope this face down card isn't too bad. Alright, so that was, you know, pretty good way to try to come back here. Hopefully it's enough. I didn't want them to continue surveilling. There's a world where maybe I should have killed the face down card. I'm trying to remember what they binned. I think it was a mountain. So I'm just hoping it's not like a particularly strong card. Oh, they have Delirium off of that too. Split up. Okay, I go to 1. Okay. Wow. How close is this? Jolly Balloon, man. Oh my goodness. Okay. Destroy all tapped creatures. Destroy all untapped creatures. Huh. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, this is really tricky. Do I want a Balloon Man? Or just play another creature and force them to play the split up, which will kill both of these creatures. But it's really bad because, like, if they find a way to kill the centipede, then I'm in trouble as well. So it's almost like I kind of need to have 2 things in play. So I guess I'll play the Watchdog and kind of force them to use the split up. I'll keep Manifest Dread just because it's another card. Very close game, actually. Okay. They cast the wrong side of Split End. Oh my gosh. That's insane. What just happened? That's unreal. Let's go Jolly Balloon Man. Let's copy the Centipede. Let's get Mountain. And then attack. I can't kill them. What is a sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step? I'm going to sacrifice this token. Oh wow, they had Scorching Dragon Fire. Goodness. Okay. I guess a removal spell. Oh my gosh. Wow. I did not think I was going to win. Like, I had kind of a slow draw there on the draw, and we did what we could to stabilize, but like, I didn't put them on Scorching Dragonfire there, to be honest. If they had another removal spell, I was just dead. Whew. Okay, 2-0. All right, let's keep going. A little tired. I got back from a Portland trip, and it was a lot of fun, but now I'm ready to get back into that content grind. Let's just gonna play this now and get my Mountain. I have that Sawblade Skin Ripper. Oh wow. I'm gonna start things off with the Zealot here. I know I'm on the play, but it just makes my mana so smooth by doing this. Roaring Furnace? Wow, nice card. Okay, untap land would be good. Nothing. Alright, so because this comes into play tapped, right? Alright, so I guess we'll just go Manifest Dread. I don't have any Delirium cards right now. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I have Delirium now. Haha. Just kidding. Okay, oh, let's play a game is potentially going to be super nice. Alright, let's go Centipede and go get the white source. I wanna just get that. I don't want to mill that one on accident. Like, I have a double red card, but one of them is Fear of Burning Alive and it's already in my graveyard. Looks like our opponent's looking to get to the late game here. Moldering Gym is the play. Alright, well, I have Let's Play a Game. Don't think I need to play it out just yet because they have 4 cards in hand. So we can wait, I think. So I can go, like, threats around every corner. Use this to get a red source. Oh my gosh, we will manifest the Jolly Balloon Man, which is amazing. Then we'll get a red source. Call that. Okay. Okay. Well, kind of interesting now. They have a 5/5. I feel like it's probably good to just start trying to get value off of this thing. So let's flip this over. Let's copy Spineseeker Centipede. And then we can go get a Mountain. And then I can kill this with the Dragonfire. Should I do that? Or just let them have the 5/5. I guess we'll just let them have the 5/5, and then I can just play like Sawblade Skin Ripper here. All right, 5 cards in hand for the opponent. They just went super deep on the rooms. I'm sure they have a removal spell now. They're at 15. Let's Play a Game puts them effectively at 12. Most Valuable Slayer I do not care about. Wow. Really? Okay. They must still have a removal spell. Like, they're killing my Jolly Balloon Man or something. Oh, it's just an Irreverent Gremlin? Wow, I didn't... Okay. Okay, hold on. I can double up on Skin Ripper and get lots of fun triggers. They can also give this double strike, so I do need to be mindful of that as well. Wow, how do I do this? Like, I don't really care about the extra land. It is pretty good. Double Sawblade Skin Ripper also seems really interesting. I gotta think about my mana, though, here. Like, if I copy that, I have 6 mana left, and I can play Let's Play Game and sack something, which lets me deal, 1 to everything and then 2 to everything. I'm not 100% sure this is correct. It does make their blocks really, really difficult, I will say. They could also just, take it or something. Although this copying Spineseeker Centipede also seems like it would have been pretty sweet. I don't know. Maybe it was the Centipede. That's actually a bit of a surprising block. I guess I don't have to fire off this Let's Play a Game just yet. Do I need this threats around every corner now? Probably not, right? Alright, so now the question is... Do I run out the Patchwork Beastie or sack this to get an extra counter on this and deal an extra point of damage to my opponent? Because I'm not going to die to this. Alright. This just, puts so much pressure on their life total. Unless they go Tunnel of Hate, I'm at 14 life, so I just feel like I'm still fairly safe here. This is a big menace creature. If they kill this, I can still kind of hit them in the air with what I have on the left and try to drain them out. But it's basically, did I want to play a 3-3 or get a +1/+1 counter and deal an extra point of damage, and then I can still play this on the following turn, right? It's like now they're really incentivized to kill my Skin Ripper because they're not going to have great blocks. Alright, Most Valuable Slayer. Okay, no blocks from the opponent. Let's copy that. Let's get a Forest. Play said Forest. Let's, doesn't really matter. Let's cast this first. See what they're working with. They go to 6 as well, and we gain 3 life. So, really, really great Delirium payoff here. Let's play a game. Horrid Vigor. Okay. Alright, Spineseeker Centipede in hand for the opponent. So if they double block this, I guess this would die. This has Menace. So in that world, I can, if I attack with everything, they double block the Sawblade Skin Ripper, it dies. This has Indestructible. I would kill the Most Valuable Slayer, and then they would go to 1. Or I can attack for 2. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna kill the Most Valuable Slayer. Yeah, and then let's just play everything. Alright. So now they're at 1 life, and we just have a million things that they need to answer. And so I don't really care about the Sawblade Skin Ripper. And boom, we just had a little too much value. Our creatures just too strong. And really, really loving this 4-color bunch. Like, somehow our mana fixing got so good to the point where I was able to play the Jolly Balloon Man. And I have not regretted it. Alrighty. 3-0. We've been getting reasonable draws here. And alright. I'm fairly happy with this. We have 3 lands. We have a bunch of red cards that we can't cast. But we do have the Twitching Doll. Now, if they kill the Twitching Doll, we can't play the red cards. But still feel like on the draw we keep this. We have 7 red sources in our deck with Twitching Doll, Overgrown Zealot, and triple Spineseeker Centipede and threats around every corner. And we have a 1 and a 2 drop. The real question is, do I go turn 1 Beastie? I think the answer is yes. We do have a tap land here. Opponent starting things off with a mulligan. Dissection Tools is an above average draw. Alright, blue-white Gremlin Tamer. Well, you know what? We're getting to that point. We're getting to that point where we are playing against top-tier decks. Right? So, an unanswered Gremlin Tamer is absolutely a big, big problem. We did draw a red source, but, you know, these all come into play tapped, which is obviously the downside of playing a 4-color deck. Hopefully they do not answer my Twitching Doll. If they do, it's a really big problem. If they go like Shelter by Ghosts, that can be really rough. Or even a Meat Locker. Erratic Apparition is totally fine. Let's keep milling ourselves. Okay, that puts extra types into our graveyard. And I am not going to mess around here. We are killing that Gremlin Tamer. And I will play Bleeding Woods. In case they play if they kill the Twitching Doll, I can still play Glassworks. Glassworks is likely going to be the thing I play next turn anyways. Depending on what they do. They could have Glimmer Burst here or a Counterspell. Let's keep milling ourselves. Okay. So the Patchwork Beastie is now online. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Centipede here. See what they do. If they have a Counterspell, sure. Fear of Imposters, okay. I don't mind that as much. It's obviously a good card. Manifest the Forest, I guess. Well, you know what? Let's manifest the Mountain in case they bounce it. And I don't have a great attack here with the Beastie, so we'll keep it back. And I'm just gonna chill. Good, you know, good curve from the opponent. So nice solid mulligan. We still have interaction here if they play something big. Twitching Doll, I imagine, is going to be something that they're going to be looking to kill if they can. They can certainly be represented. They're looking at their creatures and my creatures. I'm hoping they don't have a Shelter by Ghosts. Kind of want to get the Jolly Balloon Man out there, but I don't really have anything great to copy anyways. Drowned Diner. Okay, so that's big. That allows them to, you know, they mulligan, but they basically unmulliganed here off the Drowned Diner. And they have Meat Locker available for the Dissection Tools as well. Okay. Let's just tap it for a random color just to grow it. I don't need to mill anymore. So let's just, you know, draw naturally. No reason to try to deck myself in any way. So yeah, I have these Dissection Tools. They're probably going to tap it down, right? They don't know what my face down card is. So I'm just going to try to make a somewhat aggressive attack. And I'm happy just kind of trading anything in play right now. And then let's go Dissection Tools. Oh, there is the Plains. Yikes. Okay. That is not ideal. If they tap down my Twitching Doll, it's not ideal. I think they're just going to tap down my Dissection Tools, but the nice thing here is actually I can copy something with the Twitching Doll. Okay. I can copy something with Jolly Balloon Man, sack that to move the dissection tools over, which will really help me out in a race situation, right? Toby is great. Okay, so that's a really good target for the Glassworks. Let's add some color of mana. All right. Let's play a game. Wow. I mean, I feel like I kind of just want to play that one. Hold on, I got to think here. So like the only issue is like my mana situation isn't ideal. If I play Jolly Balloon Man and copy something, I can't play Let's Play a Game. I don't know. It just seems too good not to do it. All right. Oh, they had 2 Glimmer Bursts in hand? Yeah, let's just move this over. It's just such a good racing tool. So let's get this around. Now they're just straight up top decking. Getting 2 Glimmer Bursts were obviously insane. And I have Twitching Doll that's... Oh yeah, this is looking amazing here for us. So now let's keep growing this. And then, yeah, so it's in my best interest to fire this off. Although I guess that's not even particularly great. Just my colors don't work. So I think I just want to kill the beast here. Then play Sawblade Skin Ripper. And attack. Alright. So even if they kill my Twitching Doll, it's just like, this is far too much for them to deal with. And honestly, at this point, it's probably better just to sack the Twitching Doll than play the Jolly Balloon Man, but I'm not 100% on that. This needs to be a pretty epic top deck, I think. Like a sweeper of some kind. Let's Play a Game has been ridiculous so far. Unable to scream, sure. Yeah, that's not enough. The Jolly Balloon Man doesn't seem especially good. Okay. Just thinking here. Yeah, I don't care about the Jolly Balloon Man. I'm gonna just go Shattered Yard and sack this. It seems really hard to lose off of this board now, right? And if they have a sweeper, at least I have a follow-up in threats around every corner. So this lets me play around a sweeper. So let's go with this. All right. That was the most brutal. That was the most brutal Let's Play a Game ever. 2 Glimmer Bursts? Oh, man. And we got a creature. All right, so we got 2,000 of the gems back. 2 wins to go. Let's see if we can pull it off. All right, on the play here. No black sources, but I have a 2-drop in the Wary Watchdog, and I'm going to really hope that within the next couple of draw steps, I can either find a black source or a Spineseeker Centipede. I have 3 Spineseeker Centipedes, 2 2-mana creatures, and a Threats around every corner. And of course, a couple of black sources and Evolving Wild. So lots of good draws here that will help me play some of these cards. All right, Fear of Burning Alive, not the ideal draw here. All right, Spineseeker Centipede would be awesome. Oh, that's really interesting. A Threats around every corner, super. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it here. The reason being is I'm going to rely on this Wary Watchdog to get me to where I need to go. Twitching Doll is obviously very strong. Hopefully I can just find a land here off the top. I just feel like this is so important with the rest of the game plan here. It's like I want to draw a land, but at the same time... Okay, well, this is going to suck for us. Yeah, yep. I mean, if I got rid of this, I would have drawn Dissection Tools. I don't know. Kind of close. I might actually just block the Cautious Survivor here. Our hand, I mean, we just drew like all the expensive cards left. It's very, very clunky. Ah, man. They're deciding whether or not they want to attack here, it seems. I have 3 mana open. They might play it safe. Oh, well. I just need to I just need to play this out. They probably have some kind of trick for the Cautious Survivor as well. I just need a land badly. I mean, here's, yeah, like, threats around every corner was like just the most unfortunate draw here. Scorching Dragonfire, I do not want. Basically, I just want a land. Like, if I don't draw a land here, my hand is 6-drop, 6-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop, 4-drop, 3-drop, I can't play. And I was leaning pretty heavily on the Wary Watchdog. Spineseeker Centipede or any land off the top would be fine. Land would obviously be preferable because it gives us a higher chance of being able to just like slam Fear of Burning Alive with Delirium and win that way. Okay, yeah, this... Okay. That's a Glassworks. Not ideal, but it'll do here, I guess. Yeah. I mean, this is just an instance where we're just probably just a little bit too behind now. Twitching Doll is also kind of getting out of hand, but I feel like I need to prevent the damage that I'm taking a little bit more. So, you know, obviously that's a rough situation, and yeah, okay. All right, there's the land. Threats around every corner. I mean, this is probably... look, I'm going to have to rely on this dissection tools, right? Do I have a creature in the yard? I do. All right, let's get a swamp. And they have 2 cards. We're super dead. We are super dead. Two cards in hand for the opponent. Lots of power and toughness. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. So if I got rid of this, I would have played a Glassworks a turn earlier. Yeah, I don't think this hand would have gotten there, honestly. Sometimes you just, you know, your opponents just get like aggressive starts and then you just die. So I go Dissection Tools, they just do this. Let's Play a Game doesn't get me there. So, yeah. Yeah, it sucks losing to like, kind of like a non-game. I mean, I did play the Watchdog. I just didn't play anything turn 4 or turn 5, and like, in order for you to be able to be successful in these, like, you need to get decent draws and also just, like, you can never really stumble, because we're playing against decks, good decks at this point. Like, we're playing against 4-1 draft decks. Our deck is very strong, in my opinion, but that hand just did not quite get there. Maybe I should have mulliganed, I'm not sure. All right, I also want to go first, so please, I would love that as well. Okay, Monstrous Emerges, no creatures in hand. Blue-white, don't do it! Alright, Fear of Surveillance is okay. Let's go Manifest Dread. Okay. Happily blocking Fear of Surveillance, if that happens. Can get a Plains here with Spineseeker Centipede. What do they have? Oh. Okay. That's not too bad. Yeah, so let's go get the Plains here. Because we have the black source already. And this is a nice smooth hand. Nice smooth hand. I don't really care about the Delirium aspect. I'm happy to just keep my life total high. If they have a million combat tricks, they have a million combat tricks. Unsettling Twins, okay. Sure. This is actually really interesting in terms of what I choose to do. Threats around every corner versus Machete. Threats around every corner is... It's got to be threats, but this blocks better. But I'm at 20 life, so I think threats is the play. So we hit the swamp. So it's forest or mountain. Yeah, it's got to be mountain here. Because now, like, any manifest card, I just get an extra land out of my deck, which is pretty nice. 4 cards in hand for the opponent. Ooh, hover ship. Wait, where did that come from? Did they put that in the graveyard? Was that a manifest? Like, where did the hover ship come from? I guess they really wanted lands? Fear of immobility? Sure. Do I play it safe here, or do I go dissection tools? No, I'm gonna go yeah, I think I'm just gonna kill the Fear of Immobility. Let me read this one more time. Okay. Oh, wow. Sure. All right. So we can flip this up and it's going to be pretty big. We don't have any enchantments in the yard. Like, I could have given myself Delirium and have MVS instead. So that was the other option. But I think I like just having a bigger creature in play. But could be wrong there. They might have an Unable to Scream. But even if, yeah, okay, so this feels like an Unable to Scream and I can still, you know, get some value here with the machete. Oh, stay hidden, stay silent. Okay. Fair enough. Play the tools. I'm actually out of action. Oh, we do not have many lands left in our deck at all. It's kind of interesting because, like, I don't think I have any ways to kill enchantments, so I kind of want to just... Because I don't want them to be able to manifest there. That's the thing. Okay. So if they have a way to kill my dissection tools, so be it. We have lots of mana available. Lots of decent top decks as well. Fear of Immobility is good. That definitely hits me pretty hard. Alright, so any decent threat here off the top would be ideal. We've drawn most of our lands. Alright, Spineseeker Centipede. I will absolutely take it. Let's get the last land out of our deck. Forest. Pump the Spineseeker and pass. Happy enough trading the Centipede for the Fear of Immobility. 4 cards in hand for the opponent. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I just have a green-red land left in my deck. I have 12 spells. Oh, no. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have like... I don't think I have anything left in my deck, honestly. Unnerving Grasp, okay. Not a big deal. Do I have another non-basic in my deck? I thought I only had these two. Surprised they didn't bounce the Dissection tools. They must have another removal spell. So, good deck from the opponent. Okay. What you got? I mean, it's clearly some kind of removal spell. Exercise, okay. Dissection tool's gone. Let's kill this. I don't know what it was. Lionheart Glimmer? Alright, great. And Impossible Inferno, also great. Let's kill this now. See what we hit. Let's play a game. Oh my gosh. What an insane... Oh my gosh. What an insane sequence of cards there for us. Wow. That was unreal. Oh, come on. All right, Unsettling Twins from the opponent. Alright, let's play Spineseeker Centipede. Nothing to hit. Yeah, it's just literally all action. I gotta think, actually. I wonder if it's just Manifest Dread. Because I can just hit a lot of good creatures. Oh, wow. Yeah. Alright. I got a 3-3 in play. We have a pretty good board. I have Jolly Balloon Man, which is quite nice, as just a way to just keep attacking. They can flip this up, though. They can. I don't know what this face down card is, which kind of makes me a little bit concerned. So I'm just going to do it like this. All right. They didn't flip it up, so I'm kind of more inclined to just like, yeah, okay. If they had like a big creature here, they would have flipped it up, so I'm just more inclined to attack next turn with everything. But very, very happy with that, and now we are in a win and in situation. This deck playing out very beautifully. Stumbled once, got our gems back at least. Come on! It would be really nice to come back from my trip and win a nice little trophy here. All right, here we go. Come on. Play. Turn 2 Overgrown Zealot. I'm keeping this, but I need another land or a Spineseeker Centipede. I have turn 2 Overgrown Zealot with threats around every corner. And if I don't draw a land, it's going to be tough. I have 2 draw steps at a land here. Or a most... Oh, gosh. Okay. Overgrown Zealot gives me the most upside. Okay, so this is big. This is huge. I need to hit a land here. If I hit a land, my hand is amazing. If I can go turn 3 threats around every corner, it's amazing. 2 land, Overgrown Zealot on the play, you have to keep. Now, if they kill my Overgrown Zealot, if I still draw a land, it's okay because I have the Wary Watchdog. But just, there's potential here to have a really easy game. And then, of course, if I don't draw the land, you know, that's a bit of a stumble. Spineseeker Centipede would also be a totally fine card here to draw as well. Come on, deck. Untapped land, please. Just give me a mountain off the top. Mountain off the top. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? I can't complain. I'll keep it. It's a Bleeding Woods. Scorching Dragonfire. I will actually put in the graveyard. And the reason being is my hand is already mana hungry. And so I want to just make sure that I can find a land next turn. If they kill my Overgrown Zealot, it's kind of a disaster, right? Which is why I'm doing this the way that I am. Let's go threats around every corner. What's in my graveyard? Hold on, I gotta think here. Let's put enchantment in the graveyard. It's mountain versus plains. Let's do plains. At this point, I don't think they're going to kill the Overgrown Zealot, so... All right, Withering Torment, wow, okay. If it's a land, Spineseeker Centipede, I'll keep. There is not a Spineseeker Centipede that I haven't just absolutely loved putting into my hand, so, you know. What can I say? All right, Fear of Burning Alive isn't active yet, so let's go Spineseeker Centipede. We'll use this to get a mountain. We'll play Mountain, play Most Valuable Slayer, and then we can attack with the 2/2. All right, our hand developed nicely. We have all the mana that we would ever want. A decent board. Need to find basically a land to put into the graveyard, which we can hopefully find off of this Dissection Tools. I will take 4 off of this Vicious Clown. That's what they want to do, okay? Wow, these Phobas. All right, yeah, let's play Dissection Tools. It's going to get us a bunch of mana. We hit the land. Boom, Delirium. And then we want another mountain. And this flips up, which is huge. And I can go attack with this and this. Give this first strike. Oh, I could have attacked with this. What am I doing? Did they have a trick? I don't even know what tricks exist, so... Turn inside out, I see. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have attack with Most Valuable Slayer, but it's okay. Vengeful Possession going into the graveyard is good for us. Let's see what they do. Pretty close, but I have double Fear of Burning Alive, as long as they don't have Delirium. Sorcery, instant, like if they play Let's Play a Game, that would be really bad for me. But I do still have the ability to flip over my Spineseeker Centipede. Okay, Cursed Recording I'm okay with. Oh, they could have Final Vengeance. Okay. Let's flip this up. Fear Burning Alive. Clown. Oh, turn inside out? Okay. So they're at 8. I don't want to lose any of my other creatures. So I'm just going to attack here. Give it first strike. Lifelink, etc. Alright, we're at 20. We have another Fear of Burning Alive, which is going to be amazing next turn. Another Withering Torment, okay. So they have some nice things to do with Cursed Recording. We shall see what they do here, though. They have to kill Spineseeker Centipede. They need to find a good removal spell. Fear of Missing Out is good. They discarded a Swamp. They could have played that Swamp, by the way. Alright, here we go. Cursed Recording plus land. Cursed Recording plus land. They're copying something. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Come on. Final Vengeance. They did have it. Oh my gosh. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. But I think we're still fine. We will still be fine here. I think. Yep. Alright, so we have Fear of Burning Alive. Kill Fear of Missing Out. Boom! And there you go. First try. Who's the champ? Duskmourn Limited. That is my jam. I played this set more than anything else. It is an incredible feeling here. Just got back from my trip. You see, I'm tired. I didn't even do my hair. But look at this. I love the fact that these arena directs are draft. I feel like I have such a bigger edge in draft and sealed deck. And our deck played out absolutely beautifully. This is kind of the dream Delirium deck. Triple Spineseeker Centipede. Are you kidding me? I never drew under the skin. We had threats around every corner. We had a bomb in dissection tools. Double Fear of Burning Alive. So we just had so many of the good Delirium payoffs with just a really excellent curve. Great mana fixing. This was an awesome, awesome deck with good mana fix. I mean, it just kind of had it all. It kind of had it all. As long as the games go long, I just feel like I had a pretty big edge. And we were able to take home some additional boxes of Duskmourn. And I am here for it. And you know what? I might do a couple more because it's draft. And I just feel like if it's draft, I'm good. I'm feeling really, really good about this format. So those are 2 more boxes of Duskmourn. Hopefully we can win some more over the course of this weekend. Let's go! Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Also, make sure you check out TCGplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Whether you need some singles or some sealed product to round out your constructed decks, or you just want some stuff to open some packs, make sure you check out TCGplayer.com. Click that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Last but not least, of course, go to heavyplay.com for all things Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. You want top-of-the-line deck boxes, playmats, sleeves. They got a ton of great stuff, and they're always working on new products. They actually mailed me a bunch of awesome new stuff that I'm going to check out. Highly recommend them. Heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.